Hi everybody, this is Paul with Forever Fit, and welcome to our Fall Prevention and Balance exercise program for seniors. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to talk a little bit about falling and why we fall and what we need to do if we do fall. Inevitably, we all stumble or trip at some point in our lives. We do it when we're 5, we do it when we're 2, we do it when we're 25, we do it when we're 75, we do it when we're 85. The most important thing when we stumble or trip is the ability to catch us. And that's what our muscular system, our reactability, and our strength do for us. That's why we provide you with these exercises and flexibility tools and fall prevention strategies, is to help to catch ourselves in those moments when we hit an unexpected obstacle. Well, unfortunately, at some point, we're going to hit the floor. And knowing how to get up off the floor safely and effectively so that we can get to a phone or settle ourselves down or get out of danger is vital. So today's video is going to be about what we can do when we fall and how to get up off the floor if we fall. In this video, I'm going to go over 2 scenarios. The first one will be what to do if you fall and you are in the middle of the street or somewhere where there are no other objects that you can utilize to help you get up off the floor. The second will be what to do if you're in your home and there is something that you can grab onto. The toilet bowl, a side of a bathtub, a kitchen chair, an ottoman, your bed. Any of these objects can be tools to assist you to get back onto your feet and get you in a seated position on a couch or chair or bed, so that you can then assess what's going on with you and determine if you're injured or not. This first demonstration will be with no tools or assistance. I've just fallen and I'm laying face down. The first thing that I need to do is to check and make sure that I can move. So you're going to lift your head up and turn your head side to side and get your arms under you. Move your arms around as best you can to determine if you have any real serious trauma. What you need to do from here is get onto your knees. The best way to get onto your knees is to roll onto your side. So whichever hand you can get onto the floor, be your uninjured hand, your dominant hand, place where you don't have any shoulder problems, and use that to roll onto your side. As you get onto your side into this fetal position, you want to bring your knees up and then take this hand and push yourself up and get your other arm up so that you're on your knees and on your hands. And then shift your weight forward so that you are onto your knees and you're in this crawling position. Getting in this crawling position is really important. Once you're in this position, the next thing that you're going to have to do is to try to get one leg swung through towards your hand. Many of you are not going to be able to get it up here, so you're going to get it out to the side a little. So you kind of open up your hips, and you're going to have 2. While you're in this position, you're going to need to try to lift your right knee, this knee, off the ground and get both feet up under you and then push yourself up. So the key is to get a nice wide base and have one foot on the ground, one knee on the ground, and then use your arms if possible, if they're not injured, and your hands, and push yourself up onto this back toe and drive your heel down and then try and lift yourself up. That's one strategy. The second strategy from the kneeling position, I'm going to use my other leg, is to swing this leg through and then place your hand on your thigh, and you leave one hand on the ground, one hand on your thigh, and then you use momentum and you try to push yourself up with your back foot and your front hand. Okay? These are both very challenging ways to get off the ground, and this is only what you would do if you were in a situation where you have nothing to grab onto. If you are at home or if you are near an object, always try and get to your hands and knees, crawl towards that object, and utilize that object to get you back up on your feet. This next part of the video will show you how to do that using a chair, a bench, an ottoman, or something like that. So once again, if I'm down on the floor and I've fallen, whether I'm face down or if I end up on my back, what I need to do, if I can't get myself up to a seated position like this, it should be seated like this, then you have to turn over and be face down. And if you're face down, you have to get onto your hands and knees. So getting onto your hands and knees or getting to a seated position on your butt is vital. Getting onto your hands and knees, you have to use a little bit of momentum and try and get onto your side, bend your knees, and push yourself up onto your hands. If you can't, do a somewhat of a modified push-up onto your knees. You can do that, that's great, and that's the easiest way to do it. But if you can't, go ahead and get onto your side, or if you're on your back and you can roll onto your side and push yourself up onto your arm and get to a seated position, that's great. As you can see, I'm shifting over along my butt with my hands. Now, people of varying degree of strength and flexibility may have trouble doing that. So at some point, you're going to have to turn and get onto your hands and knees. And as you can see, I'm right near this exercise bench. This could be an ottoman, this could be your bed, this could be a chair. So you want to get right up close to it with your head and then get your hands up onto the chair or the side of the bed. And just like in the other part of the video, you got to get one leg up in front. So try to get a leg out and then a toe on the ground, and then use both your arms and your legs and lift yourself up and twist and get your hips onto the chair. I'm going to do that again for you guys. So hands and knees, get up close to the chair, and you're going to have to try and lift and shift or lift and twist. So I would, get your hands and then get a foot up, turned out as best you can, and then shift your hips back and push up all at once and slide yourself onto that chair and then relax. I know that when a person falls, it can be very scary, and I hope that this video provided you with a couple of tips and tricks to help you get up off the floor. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email me at info@foreverfit.com, or you can direct message me on Twitter at Paul Fezza. And if you wanted some personalized instruction on how to do this, we can do a short virtual training session to help you to do this properly and give you some live tips via Zoom or FaceTime. So we're here to help you, and feel free to reach out to us. In addition to that, it would be great if you guys could subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can do that by pushing the subscribe button right in the middle of the screen. And please share this video and all our information with any of your peers and friends who you think might benefit from our fall prevention and balance exercise programs. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.